Welcome back, Middle Aged Grind. And today in this video, I would like to go over another article I came across that I thought was pretty cool. The title of the author of the article is Melissa Houston, and the name of it is The Real Path to Financial Success, What It Takes Beyond the Basics. And it's 8 things here, and we're going to go over that, and I'm going to go over what it says and what it kind of means to me, and maybe how it can, applies to you. Number 1, define what financial success means to you. Now, this could be something different for every person. It could be an early retirement. It could be having no debt. It could be all kind of different things. I think what it means to me, financial success, my goal one day is for us to have enough income from our portfolios, to be able to pay all of our expenses. Okay, and there's a lot of different things that go into that. What does that mean? Well, we keep a pretty close budget. We watch what we spend our money on, and then hopefully as time progresses, you're paying off debts, and we don't have any debt left. And the money I'm making on dividends and interest in our portfolio is enough to cover our monthly expenses. And to me, if you can get to that point, you've reached financial success. Okay, that's kind of what it means to me. Number 2, focus on wealth building through ownership. Whether it's a business, real estate, or other assets, including, portfolio. Keep in mind, when you're invested in the market, all right, you own pieces of companies. And this tends to be the way that I prefer to go about it. Real estate has been a very successful tool for a lot of people. We own real estate. We almost own our house 100%. I own my office I live in 100%. But I don't have any rental income properties, that kind of thing. That's just not something that I think is probably in my future. People have suggested, oh, you're very handy and you're gonna do stuff. It's true, but I like to have control, and I think owning a rental property and not being able, you can't control if people can pay the rent and that kind of thing, or if they late, or I don't think that would work very good with me. I rather just own companies, and I own some real estate through some of our portfolio. Realty Income is a stock that they do it, and it's just a little bit different, but basically owning assets. And I think for everyone in America too, it goes true. We had conversations with people. How much did you spend on your first house? And it was my wife's grandmother, my brother-in-law, and it was like, $12,000. It's worth $150 today, or 40 something thousand. I know we own 2 homes, one in Oklahoma and one here. And our first home, we spent $102,000 on a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home in 2007. So owning assets is a big part of this game. Number 3, master money management skills. We started tracking our expenses, I'd say about 2 years ago, on a level, on a really detailed level, on the EveryDollar app. I've mentioned that before. It's a free app. If you're able to know where your money's going every month, it kind of just, 1, it's eye-opening, and 2, it helps you make a little bit better decisions going forward. And I think if you don't look at that and you really don't know, you'd be very surprised to see where some of your money's being spent. Number 4, adopt a millionaire mindset. And what they say here is not only believing you can be wealthy, but committing to the actions of financial success. Most of this stuff, people, it's just about consistency, doing this for a couple of decades, 3 decades. It's almost foolproof if you just put away dollar cost averaging systematically. I've said this before. A lot of people are looking for get rich quick schemes. Look, they're out there, but You're going to have probably a lot of failures before you finally find that success. If you just kind of put away for 20, 30 years, it's almost foolproof, you know. Number 5, invest in personal and professional growth. And this is something, it's talking about invest. And I think this to me means more about investing my time. I love YouTube. I have people I follow all the time. There's some great channels out there. And it's free. I mean, you got to watch the ads, you know, but there's some really, really good advice. Reading books, you know, the library, it's free. There's a lot of great books. I always have a book going on, you know, kind of. I read at night for at least 20 minutes, sometimes longer. I get into it. I'm really into that President's book right now. Bill O'Reilly's Confronting the Presidents, because it's all about stuff, not political. I've mentioned this before, but the intricacies of these men who were president and, you know, some of the hardships and the daily routines. It's just very interesting to me. Number 6, create a strategic financial plan with built-in flexibility. And what this means to me is I think you get older in retirement. I started watching a guy by the name of Joe Kuhn, Kuhn. Check out his channel. He has a very interesting bucket strategy in his way on how he does retirement. And one of the things I like about this, and I'm nowhere near that, but what he does is, in his bucket strategy, these 3 buckets on how he takes income. The first one, he has 4 years of expenses and basically fixed income, okay? Just think checking, savings, money market, stuff he can get, you know, within a day. And he likes having 4 years of expenses in that. And then the second bucket is a little bit moderate, more investments. Think of bonds, that kind of thing. And the third one is just, you know, equities, stocks, ETFs, mutual funds. And the reason behind that is he's like, look, we're still going to go on vacation. We're still going to go out to eat. We're going to live life. I have 4 years of expenses for him and his wife built into that first bucket, because secrets of returns risk are real, guys, meaning that, yeah, the market averages 10% over the long haul. Rarely does it ever do 10. It's up 20. It's down 20. It's up 30. It's down 10. That's secrets of return risk. And when you have all your money in one pot and your portfolio may be $1 million one year and then it's 700,000 the next, if you don't have a strategy to kind of mitigate that, you're going to change your lifestyle and cut back and go through the roller coaster ride, to where if you have more of a plan like he does, to where you have those 4 years of expenses and fix, he's like, look, I know for the next 4 years we can do what we normally do and it's not going to affect me that much. Yeah, his other 2 buckets are over here doing this, but that money's kind of stationary. That's just even having a strategic plan with flexibility on how I look at it. Number 7, I try to teach my kids this all the time. Learn from failures and embrace the process. Look, life is full of ups and downs and learning mistakes and whatever. Look at all mistakes as opportunities to learn and get better. I think we all can do that. And we just need to, you know, I always never try to make the same mistake twice, and learn from them. And don't, look, my brother-in-law says that there's a reason why the rear view mirror in a car is this big and the windshield's that big. A lot further look ahead of you. Number 8, seek financial mentorship and professional advice. And this could be, there's a lot of great financial advisors out there. I'm not one of them, but you know, if that's something you want to do, I think that's great. And also, have a little board of directors. Have a few people who you can talk to and bounce ideas off of, and they probably do the same thing to you. I have that, a big financial decision or a strategy. Bounce that off of some people. seek some advice, because going at anything alone is very tough, and doesn't need to be that way. So this is a cool little video. I mean, an article I wanted to share on this video with you today on this Friday morning, November 1st, 2024. And I'll keep coming with them. And I'll see you real soon on the Middle Age Grind.